I'm going to tie another catskill dry fly that was popular then, and that's the Tups Indispensable, because we recognise it as a West Country fly that was originally tied around 1900 by a Mr. R.S. Austin. The first thing I'm going to do, first I'm going to tell you about the hook. The hook's ideal dry, size 14. The thread is shear 14/0, and it's in a primrose. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to tie in my hackle. Interestingly, on the original variation, on the original fly, it called for a hackle that is rare, a yellow spangled lightish blue cock hackle. Nowadays, we tend to just use a dun. We'll tie that in, and bearing in mind it's catskill style, so I'm going to leave plenty of room behind the eye. I want to tie this in and remove the waste. Now here, I'm going to tie in a butt end, a tag of yellow floss. So I'll just go down and now I'm going to tie in the yellow floss. And I'll make my way back to where I want to stop. That should do. And secure. And now I'm going to tie in the tail using and obviously I'm going to use dun cock hackle feathers. And we're looking at about the shank length. Okay. So for the thorax, it's a dubbed thorax. Now the original recipe called for the fur from around a ram's testicles, which just proves they're a much hardier bunch in them days than they are now. In the catskill flies, they used to use a mixture of red, white, and yellow yarn mixed together. For my dressing today, I'm going to use a mixture of crimson, white, and yellow seal's fur. Apparently, the crimson aspect was a responsibility of Skews, who added that for the pattern. And I think it gives quite a nice effect, so that's the one I'm going to use. I'm going to use the split thread method to put the seal's fur on. So I'm spinning it anti-clockwise to flatten it. And just a little bit of seal's fur in there. It's not much, probably still too much though. And I'll spin it clockwise to tighten it up. Okay, and then I'm going to tighten the noodle as much as I can, which is always tricky with seal's fur, but seal's fur gives a great effect. Okay, and now I'm going to tie that on. And secure. Okay. And now I'm going to tie in my hackle. As I'm tying it in, I'm looking at having the shiny side towards the eye, the dull concave side towards the tail. 1, 2, 3, 4, perhaps one more, 5. Okay, and secure. And remove the excess. Now I'll just tidy up. Trim away the errant fibres. And whip finish. A bit of varnish. Because it's not a pronounced head, I'm just going to put a bit of varnish on the thread. And remove the waste. There you have a Tups Indispensable. Hope you enjoyed it and thank you for watching.